Hello and welcome or welcome back. My name is V, and today we are going to take a look at something that I actually managed to not notice in my subscription feed on YouTube that I actually weirdly do use. And they're called the Final Fantasy Campfire stories, I suppose. They are on YouTube, before we start, I would like to kind of read the intro because there's a little bit of a backstory to it. By the way, if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do so. This is where I upload my Final Fantasy XIV content with occasional other MMORPG playthroughs. So if you're into that, I'm sure I'll see you around. But anyways, this is what it says on the Square Enix website about this actual whatever it is, playlist or series or whatever. One of the best things about Final Fantasy XIV Online is that it is your story. Every player has dozens of tales to tell. We talk fondly of snatched victories and embarrassing defeats against powerful bosses, show off our unique looks and the gear we've crafted, laugh about good times at the Gold Saucer, and of course think back on the many friends we made along the way. That's captured in a new live action Final Fantasy XIV Campfire video series, which sees a group of adventurers sitting around a fire to swap stories. If you've ever wanted to see what the denizens, I don't know this word, denizens of Hydaelyn would look like if they were pulled into our world, here you go. The Dragoon takes the lead in the first video. He's the newbie of the group, fresh from a great success and eager to jump into more adventures in the future. Take a look, and I'll actually just sorry. I just need to check the volume of this. Where is the Dragoon? Okay, I'll just play it from here. Okay, so this is the Dragoon and his stories. They're very short, but yeah, let's see what this is about.
I can't believe we did that. We actually united the realms. How cool was that? There's no stopping us. We got the Eorzean Alliance back together, we defeated that creature, and then beat back the Empire. The Empire!
Yeah.
So what's next? Dragons? I'm ready to take on some dragons. This just keeps getting better. So, ready to jump back in?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna lie, it is a little cringe, just a little bit, but it is kind of cute. I guess we were all that Dragoon at some point. It's like you finished the Realm Reborn. And even though, people tell you it's a little bit of a snooze fest in comparison to the other expansions or whatever, you just kind of finish it and you feel somewhat epic. Like there are good things in the Realm Reborn, especially by the end, and I don't know, it just kind of gets you excited for the whole adventure. And I love how everybody's like, you can see in everybody else's faces that they've been through like Shadowbringers, maybe Endwalker or whatever. And they're like, yeah, this is exciting, but we're going to share no spoilers. Let's go do this. It's actually very cute. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. It is the warrior. The warrior is the leader of the group, at least. She's a warrior now. As she explains, she can take any role she wants, from frontline tank to helpful healer. Some players like to specialize on a single class, while others like to mix things up. In Final Fantasy XIV Online, it is all possible.
There's something so satisfying about switching roles on the fly. I bring a lot to the party. I'm not just any hero. I change things up daily. I can tank on the front line one day, be a healer the next, or unleash a whole world of damage. So come on, we've got a job to do.
Okay, well, she's like one of those players that you appreciate for their skills or whatever, but when you're new and when you see someone with like all of their jobs maxed out, who like on top of that brags a little bit about like their skills and everything, like you just kind of sit there quietly because you need them, but you also just kind of feel very underwhelming in comparison. She is a bit of a bragger. Now I get it. Like I get that it's an achievement to be able to do everything or whatever. I don't think I'll ever get to that point because I don't like healing, and I don't really feel I don't know. I don't feel good when I DPS. I pretty much tank, and that's something that I'm comfy with. But yeah, like when you play a while and you decide to do all of that, you can like grow into this person that others, I guess, will appreciate, but at the same time will maybe kind of, I don't know, be envious of and will fear a little bit and will be a little bit annoyed at. But I think it all depends on like how you approach it. Anyway, Highland is a world full of adventures, and the game has a real sense of community. That's the subject of the White Mage's Campfire chat. She reflects on the many amazing experiences she's shared with friends and how having each other's backs is the key to
This
success.
journey on my own, but it didn't take me long to meet you guys. And now I found a place where I belong. I found my friends. Yeah! Sure, there's a lot to learn. And sure, some of us might get knocked down a few times. But we get up again. We've got each other's backs, and that's what makes us better. Seriously though, if you do ever need a hand, I'm always happy to help.
Okay, they were like aiming for like a really really wholesome character, and I think they fully nailed it with the healer. So far I like the healer, I think the most, because I don't know, this is what most healers that I've met in Final Fantasy are actually like, and I think they did a good job with that. And she's not annoying at all, so that's a big plus. Anyways, the final video focuses on a blacksmith and how her interests go beyond simple questing. As a crafter, she can build her skills and make amazing weapons for the team, and that's just one activity available to her. And she says there's always more to do in Final Fantasy XIV. Oh, okay. Well,
You were done. Boom!
what's really cool about Final Fantasy XIV is that you can feel valuable in many different ways, and I'm glad that they actually included a non-combat job in this.
Just when you thought you were done. Boom! This fall surprises you once again. In Arisia, there is always more.
I love her
Bring
accent.
new enemies. New enemies need more heroes, and heroes always need new weapons, which means more crafting for me. This world is always expanding, always growing.
Are you done with my spear?
Nearly, this is quality craftsmanship.
Well, okay, like I'm actually glad that they did this because they included like all the people who normally don't feel, I guess, included in these like trailers and cinematics. They're like, oh, but I'm just a crafter, it's like I'm never showcased, and this was actually really really cool to see. There's a little bit more text. It says if all that sounds fun, then get online and start making your own stories. If you've yet to try the game, there's a free trial available that lets you play through the entirety of Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn, and the first expansion happens worked up to level 60 with no restriction on playtime. In terms of content, that's essentially 2 full-size Final Fantasy adventures available to play for free. Okay. And then there's a behind the scenes. After all that, you may be wondering, how did we bring Final Fantasy XIV into live action? The short answer is with planning, effort, and a touch of technical wizardry. We put together another episode that gives you a behind the scenes look at the video series that was made, and take a look. Okay, let's do this. This is pretty cool. Hmm. Oh, there's concept art and everything. That's pretty cool. That looks really nice. Honestly, I didn't imagine it like that. I'm a person who like believes in like all these like effects very easily, so I just instantly pictured them in the forest, and I thought that that's where they recorded, and I pictured them with like their full gear and everything. But like obviously you're not going to go ahead and like make the full armor if you can just make it look a little bit better through like special effects and stuff. But overall this is a very good series, and I really hope that they make more of them. I don't know how I didn't see them before, but I'm glad that I got to watch it. But anyway, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you for watching. Make sure to sub to the channel if you haven't yet, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.